Okay, welcome to our second game of this doubleheader here in Anaheim Park, the place that has no cell service. But I am recording this and I'll upload these after the game. So if you are watching this, it is a recorded game, not a live game. I need to figure out a cell service down here. I'm going to have to talk to Elon. Um, I have him on my cell phone. I can call him. Just kidding. But we are here, and this is 12U Division in the BC FPL tournament series. So this is a bracket game. So it's a quarterfinal game. So if you win, you move on to the semis. If you lose, you go home. And this is the 12U Division. It's Freedom against Central Valley. My name is Bill Littler, and I will be announcing this game. It should be a good one. This umpire here, his name is Terry. He's one of our better umpires in Beaver County. And he, just a little known fact about Terry, he changes his clothes after every game. So if he does 4 games, he has 4 different outfits. So he had a pink shirt in our first game, and he has a pink mask to go with it. And looks like this shirt is black and pink stripes on it, and he has this pink mask. So he's a good guy. He's definitely one of our better umpires. So they're going over ground rules. CV is the home team. The higher seed will be home. And they're supplying balls. I have, just so you know, I have 699 followers on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook and you haven't followed me yet, please do so I can get 700. Growing. Hopefully by next year I'll have 1,000 followers. And then, of course, you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on YouTube. So if you are watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my network. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. There's no spam mail or anything like that. You just subscribe, and I'd appreciate it. We have, last time I checked, we had 1,030 subscribers. So my goal was to get to 1,000 by July, and I did. But I want more. Not big enough. And there's reasons why, and I'll get into that as the game goes on. I have cards to explain everything. First game was between CV Carolina and Beaver Maroon, and CV won 7-1. It was a good game. It was close. And in the 5th inning, was it the 5th? No, I think it was the 4th inning. CV blew it open. They scored 5. So this game is supposed to start at 8:15, but they're going to get it started early. That first game was a quick one. There was a lot of strikeouts, more strikeouts than I expected. So it moved pretty quickly. That's what happened the last. We didn't play the 6th inning because they were winning 7-1. They can only get 5 runs, so the final score would have been 7-6. So the umpire's just talking about there's a max rule, or about max run rule every inning. So you can only score 5 runs, the max. So if you're going into the last inning and you cannot mathematically tie the game should be over. So there's a 6-run roll in the 6th inning for this game. And if time's up, you have to finish the inning, and the home team is up by more than 5, then game over. And even if the away team is up by more than 5 when that time expires, the game's over.
10 minutes left. We're going to go right to ITV because you're not going to finish a complete inning.
So this is a bracket game, so there has to be a winner. In the regular season, winners didn't matter, but they do here. So Central Valley is the home team, and they should be taking the field here very shortly. I will follow the game on Game Changer, so let me see if I can bring it up. This is the last game for this week. And then Monday is the semifinals, and then the finals will be on Tuesday. And unfortunately, the finals will not be live. They will be recorded, like this game is, because this facility is atrocious when it comes to cell service. Now CV loves to play music, and this music always gets flagged as copyrighted in YouTube. So there's parts of the game that I have to mute. What's nice though is there's a lot of music, copyrighted music, that permits users to use, or creators to use on YouTube, which I think is pretty cool by the artists. So anything you use on YouTube, in most cases, it's not copyrighted. But there are a couple, and if they catch you, you gotta take action. So here we go. I'm still looking for the.
Lee, go ahead. Rich, no, Lee, go ahead. I want the coach in the box, okay, young lady? Thank you. Coach, we good? Here we go.
All right, we're ready to start. First pitch is a ball, and I'm still looking for a team here. Swing and a miss. We go 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
2-1, girls. Hey.
Called strike.
2 balls.
Evens the count at 2. Foul ball, but the catcher holds on to it, so she'll be out.
Unfortunately, young lady, she's out. On foul tip, on strike 3, you're out. Catch, good squeeze.
Nice play by the catcher. So that is the first out for Central Valley. Still looking for a team here. Ball. Doesn't need to be this hard, does it? Let me see if I can find freedom. This tie. Found freedom. We'll use them if they're doing it.
Hey.
Missed high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the swing.
Get out of your head, honey, and swing the
3
bat.
balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, babe. Come on, Maddie.
No.
Good eye.
Miss low.
Stop that.
Ball 4. Now there are walks in this division. This is 12U, so there are walks. If you didn't see the first game is 10U. When there's ball 4, the coach comes in and finishes the strike count, but not at this level. Missed high. And there's also no restriction on stealing bases or overthrows. It's kind of wide open. The only rules that are different than from USA softball is the max run rule. And then, of course, that's it, I think.
Hey.
I don't think there's anything else unique.
All right, Presley. Come on, Press. Let's go, baby. Big one. Come on, Press.
I have the rules up. I can look real quick.
Nice.
It's a ball play. And it's going to be foul. So 12U, we have 5-run max, and then of course the mercy rule.
I know.
I'm going to say I got it right because he ain't screaming at me.
I don't know.
Not that he would.
That's
but
it.
I'm just
Everything
saying.
else is
Sometimes get caught up in the moment.
regular rules, and I can't
2
find
balls, 2 strikes.
Central Valley on here. There's a swing and a miss.
Good squeeze.
That'll be strike 3. Second out.
2 blue.
Okay. Let's go, Kaylee. Right there. Come on, Kaylee. Let's go, Kay.
Too far.
Come on, Kay.
Hey.
All right,
Called strike.
big swing. Eye on the ball. Head down. Got it? Let's go.
Well,
Come on.
Freedom is on Game Changer, but they are not keeping score, so we're going to have to wing it here. Wait, I think I just found it.
Let's go, Kaylee.
I did. Ha.
She's up.
Good eye, Kay.
All right, so
3
Kaylee
balls, 1
is now
strike.
batting for Freedom,
Come on, Kay.
and this is
Let's go, Kay.
Leah in this circle.
Good
There's a hit.
Foul.
First catches it, but it's foul. Let's see a replay on that one. I think I caught it.
Thank you, Coach. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it was foul for sure. There's a ball play. Short gets it, throws it to first, gets the out. Nice play. That'll end the inning. So there was a walk, and that was it. So we'll be back with the bottom half of the first. M7 Sports. This is a sports agency that is located in Beaver, and they help with recruiting services and also name, image, and likeness services. So if your daughter is going to be a freshman, and I know these girls are getting close to that, check out M7. They could help the girls if they're interested in playing college. So they'll do a lot of neat things with videos. They'll do highlight videos. They'll do like cards and different things on social media, and then of course they coach the girls on social media and all that stuff. So yeah, if your daughter, any student athlete, going to go into their freshman year. Check out M7. They can help you with your recruiting needs. All right, so batting first for Central Valley is Rayleigh. Pitching for Freedom is number 9, Presley. Presley, she got some long legs. That's a perfect frame for a pitcher. There's a swing and a miss, or that's a foul. Strike 1 on the batter. There's a pop-up. That's going to be out of play. So there's 2 strikes on the batter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No, 12U. There's also no pitching rules, so you can pitch whoever you want, however many innings. There's no rules behind it. It was a nice pitcher. Trying to get her to swing at something out of the strike zone. There's another pop-up out of play. So this doesn't like the girls warming up behind the coach on the field of play.
No.
That was a nice pitcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rayleigh almost chased after it. There's a shot. That's fair. And that's going to get over the left fielder's head. And she's going to go 3. And she'll be safe. So that'll start it off with a triple. I'm trying to get the replays in. I'll talk about this replay. The replay only goes 10 seconds. So when you hit triples or home runs, the replay doesn't work very well. So I try to, I want to capture the replay because I'll do instant replay video with all the clips, but it doesn't clip it unless I hit replay. So tricky. It's the only thing I don't like about this device I have. It's called a YOLO box. A real funny name, but this is Addie here, number 12. Oh, she popped that up, and it's going to be a tough play, and no one's going to score, but she's going to go 2. She didn't want to pop it up like that, but she got the second. That's what she wanted to do. So second and third. There's a foul ball. Yeah, in that situation, the slapper, you want to put it in play on the ground. You don't want to pop it up like that. But put it on the ground and force that defense to make a decision. They want to keep the runner on third, or do you want to get that base runner out? It's a called strike. So 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Batting, this is another Adeline. That'll be strike 3. So that's the first out. That ball was a little bit out of the strike zone. She chased after it. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 1. So what you want to do as a pitcher, you got 2 strikes on somebody, no balls. Throw out of the strike zone, make them chase. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Like here's a good opportunity here. Better throw something on the strike
No
zone.
balls, 2 strikes.
I saw a post about pitchers learning new pitches, and you know, if that pitcher hits her spots, then you can teach her new pitches. If she can't hit spots, then there's no reason to teach new pitches. She's got to be able to hit her spots. So you got 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And the only way that you get good like that,
Hey.
called strike three, is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Pitching is a dedication. It's a commitment. Not everyone can do it. So base runner thought about going. The short backstop here. It's hard to steal home on a pass ball. So this is Leah batting. There's a ball play. And it gets through. So it's going to score 1 and it's going to score 2. Right, so there's 2 outs, runner on first base. And we have Coors batting. Runner stole second base, there was no throw. Missed inside. Runner's going to take off the third. There's a swing and miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the inning.
Thank you.
So Central Valley scores 2. So they're up 2-0 going into the second inning. We'll be right back on a short break. So I'll announce this on Facebook, but this podcast has become the most viewed podcast in the 3 years that I've been doing it. Well, actually 2 years, but the previous one was around mental health awareness. So it's pretty cool to get a podcast out there that's approaching 1,000 views. So it's getting pretty popular. And then I'm going to spin off another podcast that's somewhat related to this. It's going to be about what girls should do to help get recruited in college. So I'll use all my previous experiences with my daughter and the things that I've learned through the years of watching her grow and get recruited herself, and I'll share all that with everybody on a podcast. So I don't know when I'm going to release that, but that'll be one that I'm going to do here shortly. So I think that'll get a lot of attention as well. All right, so I think that Central Valley made some defensive changes and told the umpire. So I think he's checking to see if the other team wants that. say this again. If you haven't followed us on Facebook, please do. And I think here's the umpire. Here we go. All right, so she's started right-handed and decided to change. That's cool. Called strike. Sometimes girls who are learning how to slap will do that switch there.
Now up a little bit.
Good eye, Emmy.
She doesn't look like she's slapping though. Looks like she's just swinging.
Good, Emmy. Good. This time straighten it out.
Foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Emmy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Good eye, Emmy. Good eye.
Spot catch.
It's one thing here too with softball. There's no benefit in switch hitting.
Come on, Em.
And actually a lot of people will tell you that if you can bat lefty, just bat lefty.
Good eye, Emmy.
There's no benefit. Like in baseball, if you have a left-handed pitcher, you bat right-handed. You can see the ball better. You don't have that advantage here in softball. Called strike 3. So that'll be the first out. There's a foul ball.
Catch you good?
Batting is Sophia for Freedom.
Come on, So. Let's go, So. Big hit, honey.
Swing and a miss.
Swing, So.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Missed high. Got 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Clean.
Called strike 3.
Nice squeeze catch.
Was that another foul tip?
2 girls.
Come on, JC. It's your turn. Big hit, Jace. Let's go, baby.
Missed high.
Good eye, Jace. Let's go, baby. You're a hitter. Tell yourself that over and over again. Let's go, JC. Big hit. Come on. Good eye, Jace. Good eye.
This is JC batting for Freedom.
Come on, JC. Let's go.
There's 2 outs.
Good eye, JC.
Ball low.
3 balls, no strikes.
We got 3 no counting.
Come on, JC. Come on, JC.
Swing and a miss.
JC, do it again. Let's go. Come on.
We got 3 balls and a strike.
Good cut, honey. Let's go.
It's actually going to get chilly today.
Hey,
That's another strike. Full count.
JC, if it's close, you gotta swing,
3
baby.
balls,
Let's
2
go.
strikes.
Come on, honey. Good, JC.
Foul ball.
Good. Good. Do it again. You got it. Okay? Let's go. Go, JC. Come on, JC. Baby, let's go. Do that again, baby. Come on, JC. Good eye. Good eye.
It's slow.
Ball 4, young lady.
So we got a base runner on first base for Freedom. That's the second base runner for Freedom. There's a pickoff attempt. That was close. I didn't switch over fast enough, but that was pretty close. So we have Leah batting.
Good eye, Leah.
Go, girls.
Let's go, Leah. Come on,
There's a strike.
Come on, Leah. You ready now? You got this. Come on, Leah. Good eye, Leah.
3 balls and
3
1
balls,
strike.
1 strike.
Let's go, Leah.
Hey.
That's a strike. Full count.
Too far forward. There you go.
3 balls, 2
2 out.
strikes.
That's a hit. Gets past second baseman. And everyone's going to be safe.
That's what they do. Hold the ball.
So there's, I missed what happened, but there must have been a, got past the pitcher, and it's still a live ball. So the runner is on third base. So we have runners on the corner, actually. I don't know who the air was on.
Okay, swing. Listen, hey Gemma, back up in the box, back towards the catcher. There you go. You got this. Come on, Gemma. Come on, Gemma. Go, Gemma.
Hey.
You ready? Come on, Gemma.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Gemma. Come on, Gemma. Let's go, baby.
Not too far.
So the runner on first advanced to second on a steal. There's a foul ball. I always mention this too. When in Game Changer, they have that defensive indifference, which I think a lot of people use that too much. Like a defensive indifference is when a
2 strikes.
runner steals a base, but the defense doesn't really care that she takes it. There's a strike swinging, and that'll be the end of the inning. But just to finish my thought, the when runners steal bases, and the defense doesn't really want them on second or third or whatever, that's a stolen base. And typically the defensive indifference happens when there's a big lead. All right, so I'll be back after a break. Football is just around the corner. Best time of the year, I think. But I do this NFL Survivor Pool. I did it last year, and I had about 60 entries. So hopefully this year I can get 100. That's my goal, is to get 100. So if you're into football, all this is all you gotta do is pick a winning team. So you pick one winning team. If you pick it, you survive for the next week. If you pick a loser, you're eliminated. It's that easy. The only trick is you can't pick the same team twice through the year. But it's fun, and it's for a good cause. Helps keep this network free for everybody. We're slowly growing. Actually, probably quickly growing, but I think it's slow. Swing and a miss. It's one of those things where it's going in the right direction, just isn't going fast enough. Shows bunt but pulls back. This is Samantha batting. I think she has a 2-0 count.
2-1.
2-1 count, sorry. Shows bunt again. She pulls back, but that's going to be a strike. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll be the first out. There's a foul ball. This is Liliana batting. It's a hard hit. It gets through the infield. Be a single. Took a big turn on first, but she'll stay there. So there's one out. CB has a base runner on first base. And now batting is...
Girls, one down.
As soon as Game Changer updates, I'll tell you. Oh, there's a hard hit. Third grabs it, throws it to first, and she's going to be safe. That was a nice hit, nice play by third base. A little low in the throw, but so we have first and third. That was Taylor who got that hit. What are we doing? So we have a pinch hitter here, I think. There's a swing and a miss. There's a swing and a miss. They're going to go home. She'll be safe.
My time. Yeah, bring her back.
So that'll be 3-0.
I'm glad she got out. She was here. So I'm glad she ran out.
What are we doing?
She heard me say she went, so she probably thought it was 3 strikes. I say that so everybody realizes I'm calling it on the swing. 2 strikes on the batter. Here we go.
All right. So we got 2 strikes.
Good
Foul
squeeze,
ball,
catch.
tipped, caught, out.
Yep.
It's a nice play by the catcher.
Yep, foul tip, foul tip. She caught it on foul tip.
All right, so that's 2 outs. And now batting is
Yes, have her going.
Addie. First pitch, she swung.
I got you.
Check
I do it
swing,
all the
but
time. I
he
got
called
all
it
the time, buddy.
strike.
Gotcha. We're good. We're good.
There's a hit.
Good one.
And that's going to be a single. Big turn at first. Scores another run. All right, so 4-0 CB. There's a hard hit. And that's going to get past the right fielder. And she's going to score home.
Girls, you have 2.
All right, so that's 6 runs now.
Let's go, Presley. Big pitch. Let's go. Nice.
The balls, 2 strikes.
Missed outside.
One, 2 girls.
Foul ball, out of play.
Here you go, pitch.
This is Alexandra.
Yep, go ahead, take it. Yep.
She's 0 for 1 on a day.
Girls, 1, 2.
Missed outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a hit. Second makes the play, gets the out. That was close. So there's 3 outs. So after 2, we have CD up big, 6-0. We'll be back with the third. So Amazon, Amazon shoppers out there, I know you're out there. Go to our link. It's amazon.bcsoftballnetwork.com, and if you shop using that link, we will get revenue. We're affiliated with Amazon, so use our links, and there's no extra charge to you, and it should take you to your app, I believe. But you use your account. There's nothing new. Just use that link to get to Amazon, and anything you buy, we get revenue with. Another way to help support us, keep us free.
Hey.
You're ready, McKenna. You got this. You're ready.
2-1.
So I got 2 balls and 1 strike. This is McKenna batting.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Go, McKenna.
3 balls and 1 strike. Whoa.
Go, McKenna.
Missed high.
All 4, young lady. Yep.
That is ball 4, so she will advance to first base. So they got a base runner.
Hey.
All right, Ava, you ready?
Stealing second, and she's going to be out. She's going to be out. It's a nice play by that shortstop. Real nice play.
One strike, and you have 1 down, Blue.
So there's 1 strike and 1 out.
Hey.
It's a nice play.
No balls, 2 strikes. Clean.
Strike 3.
Off a little bit.
A little bit high. Not by much.
Let's go, Abby.
Hey.
There's a strike.
Good eye, Abby. Come on, Abby, big hit here. Let's go.
Come on, girl.
Caught that ball in the
Miss Ty.
3 balls,
This
1
is
strike.
Evelette. Evelette? I think I've never seen that name before. Swing and a miss.
Catch, good scoop.
So
3
that's
balls, 2 strikes.
full count, 3 and 2.
Hey.
Called strike 3. That'll be 3 outs. So we'll be back with Central Valley batting, and they are up by 6. So BCSN, we have a shop. It's called Shop BCSN. But you can go there by going to shop.bcsoftballnetwork.com. And right now we have bag tags out there. So they're pretty cool. They're fully customized, digital. I can design them any the way you want, and print them out for all the kids on your team or individual if you want. That's the only thing that's out there now. But things that we're adding is plaques. I can do awards. So the awards for the championship, I made those. So I can make all that stuff. And then magnets, which I made for all the all BCSN team for varsity. And then I can also do cooling towels. So I'm going to add those things to the shop here when I get a chance. And of course, all that revenue from the shop goes into the network to cover expenses. I have a couple big things I'd like to invest in, but it costs money and I need to raise it.
Ball. 3 balls, no strikes.
It's got a 3-0 count. This is Leia. There's a strike here for a foul.
3-1, girls. Take your base.
Missed high, ball 4.
Nice grab.
So CV has their leadoff runner on first. Now up is Cora. No, wait, this is Leia, not Cora.
Oh!
There's a foul ball.
Right here.
Why did that say Cora? Oh, she's batting for Cora. There's a shot. It's a nice hit. All right, so that scored another run, I
Hey,
believe.
batter, here we go. Girls, nobody.
So it's 7-0.
Oh.
Shows bunt, but pulled back. And batting now is Samantha. I know this CV team has a very big roster, so we're trying to get everyone in. So she offered on a bunt. And she went to third on a pass ball.
Strike on the attempt.
There's
Dead
a
ball,
foul
dead
ball.
ball, dead ball. No, in the box. When it hits her and she's still in the box, just a dead ball. 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Definitely hit her in the box. So it's a foul ball.
Fine.
If you're batting and the ball hits you in the box and rolls fair, it's a foul ball. Now, if she was out of the box, then she would have been out. There's a pop-up. Hit the backstop. It'll be a foul.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
There's a hit in play. Short gets it, and she's going to hold the throw. So that'll score another run. This game's starting to get out of Freedom's reach here. There's a hit. I think that's Liliana. That's her second hit. She's hitting the ball well today. All right, so we have runners on the corners here, first and third. There are no outs. And what are we doing here?
Thank you. Thank you. You got it.
Time is called.
Coach. Oh, you're welcome. Girls, you have nobody. Play.
All right, here we go.
Ball.
This is Mikalea is batting. Runner advances to second on a pass ball. They're worried about the runner on third. So we have second and third, nobody out.
Hey.
Called strike. So we got 1 ball and 1 strike, I believe. Missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, girls. Hey.
Called strike. Evens the count at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that'll be the first out. And I think this is the top of the order. So this would be Riley batting. Is it Rayleigh? I'm sorry, it's Rayleigh. She's a good hitter. Missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And she's 1 for 1. I think she hit a double her first at bat. Is it a triple? It's a triple. It's a swing and a miss, and she's going to get home. That was kind of weird. I don't know what happened. Oh, it hit the umpire. All right, so we have a runner on third base with 1 out.
2-1, girls.
And Riley has a 2-1 count. There's a pop up. And caught by that pitcher. So that'll be the second out.
2 girls.
And batting now is Addie. First pitch is a ball.
No. Good hustle, girls.
2-0. Addie is 1 for 2 on the day.
2-0 batter.
Missed outside. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball out of
Pitch.
play.
I got to catch.
My daughter Macy actually works with Addie slapping. She looks pretty good.
3-1 girls. Hey.
There's a called strike. And they're gonna score another run.
Good thought, okay?
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a hard hit up the middle. Real nice contact. She's opening up a little bit too early. It's one of the hardest things. I know that one of the toughest things Macy, my daughter, dealt with in slapping is timing. It's really difficult. You don't want to throw that shoulder like that. You want to stay in. That's a nice hit. And that gets past the second baseman. And they're going to hold her up. No, they're going to send her home. So she scores. So the 5th run scored. So we're up 11-0. So after 3, CB's up big. We'll be back with the 4th. All right, so Facebook, we're actually earning revenue off of Facebook. So when we post stuff, whether it's pictures or whatever, make sure you like it and share it, make comments on it, whatever. All that interaction really helps with the revenue. So we made $15.06, and this past month, June, was our most. We made almost $3, which I know it doesn't sound like a much, but we're growing. You know, we're still kind of small, but as we get bigger and we get more and more engagement, we'll bring in more money. I know we're still in the red as a network, but we're in the right direction to grow and get what we need on a monthly basis. So And I just looked, and we have 700 followers, finally. It took a while, but we got it. So if you are a follower on Facebook, I thank you. So this is the top of the 4th inning.
Go, Maddie! Go, Maddie! Good on! Maddie, come on. Let's go.
Throw, girls.
Good eye, Maddie.
3 balls, no strikes.
Come on, Maddie, let's go. You're a hitter, Maddie, come on.
Swing and a miss. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go.
Play.
That's strike 3. Where's the strike 2?
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Remember?
Sorry, strike 2. So we got
Let's go.
full count.
Come on. Maddie.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Come on, Presley. Come on, Presley, let's go. It's timing, Char. Let's go.
All right, so there's 1 out. Batting. I think this is Presley. Presley batting.
Come on, Presley.
There's a hit. And that's going to be caught. I kind of was watching short. She fell.
Nice hit, honey.
I thought she dove for it. She tripped over the lip.
Girls, you have 2.
All right, so there's 2 outs. There's another hit. And that one's going to fall. So that'll be a base hit. And that's for Kaylee, I think.
Settle in there. Step
And
back from the plate.
up now for Freedom is Emmy.
Settle in there.
She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. There's a hit. That's going to be foul.
Hey. Yeah.
Making good contact now.
Come on. Go, Emmy. Come on, Em.
There's a swing and a miss.
That's okay. Do it again. Let's go.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Emmy, we need 1 step closer. There you go. Big hit.
No.
Good eye. Good eye. Good eye. He said no. That just means it wasn't a strike.
It's close. 1, 2 girls.
Come on, Emmy. Come on. Good eye.
She went.
Go.
And she's going to go run to first. Then they're going to make that play, complete the out. Nice play by the catcher to get that ball, put herself in a good position, and make it out. Nice play. Okay, so CV will come to bat here in the bottom of the 4th.
Thank you, Jordan.
So we do instant replays for all these games. So every time I do an instant replay on the stream, it saves a clip of it. So what I do is I take all those clips and make one video with them. And it's a condensed way to watch the game, but you know, you're looking at probably 10 minutes to watch all the highlights in it. So it's pretty cool to watch. But I'll make those over the weekend for this game. Last week I recorded every day, and I just had too much. But yesterday I was able to catch up with the rain canceling the games. I was able to catch up. All right, so this is the it looks like whoever's doing Game Changer stop, so I don't know who's batting here.
Too far. Go, girls. Hey.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Hey.
Evens the count at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a foul ball. Good contact.
Two girls.
There's a foul ball. She's hanging tough here. Her name's Allie. I don't see her in the lineup. They didn't. They quit keeping book. Looks like swing and a miss. Strike 3. Missed high. Missed high again. Two no. Missed.
3-0, young lady. 3
3
balls,
balls,
no strikes.
no strikes.
Hey.
That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Missed high. Ball 4. Missed outside. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Missed outside.
Come on, girls.
There's a foul ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh. And she's gonna steal second on that. Pitch was inside. Batter. Batter.
Arm okay?
Jumped out of the way.
Okay. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
So got a full count here. Missed
Take the
outside.
base.
All 4.
Too far out.
So we have Emma batting. I think that's who it is. That's who I thought I heard anyway. We're going to roll with that. There's a swing and a miss. We have runners on first and second. 1 out. Or 2 outs. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
One more, Preston. Come on, baby.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No, there's only 1 out. Oops.
Ball.
Runners are going to advance. Ooh. She overran third. Always keep that tag so that defensive player always keep that tag on that base runner, and base runner slide. It helps you stop.
All right, Emma, you got it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So we have a 2-2 count. Foul ball.
Same count, girls.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
No tag. No tag.
And she's going to be safe. Drop third strike. Got to complete the play. So bases are loaded. And I'm pretty sure that if CB scores this 12th run, the game is over. There's a shot. And that's way over their head. And I think that's the game. That is it. Mercy rule. So CV wins 14-0. So thanks for watching, and we will be back on Monday. See you then.